Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my garage. Well, today, what I've wound up doing is switching around my hydraulic pumps for my lift, my 4-post. Unfortunately, I'm not sure whether the windings on that are bad or the actual capacitors. So right now I got no choice. It's coming winter time and I'm not going to mess around with it. And I bought a scissor lift before I bought the 4-post. And it works fantastic. So guess what? It just got swapped out. And I'm getting ready to fire this up. It's got a different fluid than the other one does. So hopefully this is not a what do you want to call it? Foaming. Because that stuff that I got said it was anti-foaming, but it's not. But then again, the fluid that was already in it was probably a foaming, and I just added the other stuff to it, and that didn't do much good. So that took four bolts. The brackets for the motors are the exact same, so there was no problem. The only difference was I had to swap B-nuts for the lines. So other than that, that's what I'm doing here on Wednesday morning. 40 degrees out, and I've got to get that nitro back. It failed its inspection because of a marker light of all things, and I couldn't get it even with a new bulb. It wouldn't light. So we got an electrical problem, and they don't, of course, if it's something that they got to fix, they're not gonna do it without charging you. So in my case, sorry, I'll do it myself. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. And I got to get the nitro back from the daughter. I was sweating the 10-day, but if it fails an inspection, according to New York State, what I'm reading is you have another 10 days. So anyway, don't take my word on it. Double check it, because you don't want to you don't want a freaking ticket. All right, thanks for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, have a share. And this was changing out my lift pump. And I was worried that my freaking my cord was not gonna fit. You can't have it any better than that. The other one's got a 20-foot one that I had to wrap around everything. This is freaking perfect. All right, here we go. I got it plugged in. Wish me luck. Oh, she's rising. Oh, yes. I think it's actually going a little faster, too. Oh, beautiful. But I think the specs are exact. 115, 20 amp. Send it all up. Send it all the way up as far as I can get it. Not sure how high that's going to go. I'm going to run out of fluid here in a sec. Oh, no. Hey, Dana here, and welcome back to my garage. Well, here we are, after my $60 screw up for my lift. Fortunately, I needed two gallons of hydraulic fluid, and then just getting a new tip put on that cost me $20. So these were $40 in fluid and $20 to repair. I'm gonna get two 90 degrees, so I can put it in here, bring it through here, come around the other side, come through here, and bring it down. So I no longer ever catch that again, have this mess again. So stay tuned here. All right, we're back. Okay, as you can see, I got the hose right out through here. Oh, let me put some more in there. Through there, And now we're hanging out here. Before it was wrapped around here, coming down, and it got under that. So when I went up with it, bad news. And broke that off. So that's where we're at right now. Go ahead and plug this in. And that wound up being perfect. My freaking socket's right here. I can walk right underneath it without getting myself into trouble. I've got to do something with this light. Oh. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to stay clear of lines. Maybe, here we go. Suck up some fluid. There she moves. All right. All right, I'm going to pull this over here. That's pretty smooth too. Now we're going to take it all the way down. And that should push whatever fluid's in the cylinder back this way. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to lift this thing up. All right, there we go. Start putting some fluid back in here. We'll bring it up. And I think this is going to lift a heck of a lot faster now. All right, there we go. On my foot. Okay, so I'll start bringing this up. I don't know how much fluid's in the cylinder, but it was like halfway up to start with. So, and then we'll see how much cord I got, because you probably had to cut off about 6 inches. We're going to pass my lowest port here. There we go. All right. I'm bringing the hose down. Hopefully I got enough length. I may not have enough. May have to freaking take it out of here. Let's see. I definitely wanted to break it off again. I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Son of a gun. Ah, nuts. Now I'm going to have to bring it back out. Bring it back up. Lock it down. And keep myself from getting wet. All right, and bring it back out, and probably just bring it back around and through here would probably be the better bet. I thought I was doing okay up here, but I guess not. All right, let's get it back up. Little different knowing I gotta push my button around the corner here. Like I said, it's coming up pretty doggone quick. I like that. It's moving really, really quick. Well, compared to the other one, I don't know, maybe the other one was wore out. Well, we'll have to wait. Again, we'll have to wait and see what happens when I got weight on it. All right. Let's bring this down so there's no pressure on the hose. And reroute it. All right. Let's change them out. Stay tuned. All right. That was quick like a bunny. Good. So rerouted it over here. All right. Let's see. I dripped it all through here. Gonna matter. All right, we might be done. Okay. All right, let's take it up. A few seconds for it to catch up. There we go. All right. Take her back down. I don't know how much fluid is in here. Oh, dang it. There we go. All right. Have the handle up. I don't know. Don't want to get my knee on it. Get it down. Here's freaking posts where they need to be. There we go. Yeah, we'll see how full. Because we're all down. Hopefully, pretty sure that line is long enough to go all the way to the floor. I like that routing, actually. May not need a 90. Oh, you did it again. Pay attention. Oh. Doesn't appear to have any pressure issues. All right, there we go. Take her down. I think we'll go all the way down now, right? I think a 90 degree would probably be beneficial right here. I'm always tripping over the damn hose and going down. It's actually perfect. Yeah, I think just an elbow, two elbows. Not really any issue there. I'm gonna loosen that up. That keep me catching it? Actually, it does. Yep, that keeps that right out of my walkway. I may not even need it. Awesome. Okay, as you can see, she's almost full. So I guess I don't need any more fluid in there. I was going to empty the whole gallon in here, but I guess I don't need to, because that's more than enough fluid in that tank. I'm probably going to need some over in that one when I get around to putting that pump back on there. Actually, this has got a bigger tank than that one does. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, definitely share. And we'll catch me on more of Dana's garage. Now I got to go work on her nitro, because it failed inspection because of a marker light which doesn't have any ground to it, and there wasn't, for some reason, there wasn't ground to the turn signal on that side, and I am going to chalk that up to, that's probably why there wasn't any grounding on the brake light system. So we got to go find the grounds. So 1 4-post is back in service.